Good morning, everybody. Final day in Florence. Well, not technically, but final day that I'll be recording in Florence. And it is absolutely gorgeous today. We're walking along the river in search of some breakfast, which we'll hopefully find shortly. But it should be a good day. We'll see the palace, the old bridge, probably a few more churches, just based on how that always ends up working out. And yeah, so join us as we try not to get hit by people walking out of their hotel. On the banks of the river, directly, is the National Central Library of Florence. Don't know how that works, if there are other National Central Libraries or what the dealio is there, but either way, nice building, great real estate. And to get a better view of the Arno River, the river which bisects Florence, decided to walk over here. Now I'll probably get a better shot from the Ponte Vecchio, but this is a nice teaser, especially with the hills and such in the background. Ahead there is the Ponte Vecchio, a living bridge with shops and such. Pretty old school. And as you can maybe tell, there are quite a few people on it already, in spite of the fact it's about, what, 11 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, at best.
At best. So, in spite of that, we're gonna soldier on, check it out, see what's what. Maybe even purchase some overpriced goods, which I'm sure there are. So, I believe this is the Galileo Museum, or the Uffizi, as it's also called, which is the very famous museum here in Florence. I refuse to go in. I'm not looking at any more art for the rest of the trip, or at least until I get to Rome. But up ahead of that is the same building from yesterday. I'm spacing on the name. It's something Vecchio, but it's where Ezio Auditore's father is held in Assassin's Creed, for sure. It was the town hall. Today I think it's just another museum. But yeah, maybe we'll get a closer look at that before we head onto the bridge. Alright, it's called the Palazzo Vecchio, so Old Palace. Pretty obvious one. Don't know how I didn't come up with that. As you can see, some construction work going on in the Uffizi. So, yeah. Perhaps a better angle here on the Palazzo Vecchio. I mean, this is unlocking childhood memories for me, just standing here. Absolutely awesome. And the square around it is quite cute as well. Got some statues over yonder. And of course, nice big clock. So we always know what time it is. Look at how tall that guy is, huh? Alright. The Palazzo Vecchio is open to the public, or at least this part. Just stroll right on in and enjoy this beautiful courtyard. Full of murals, doorways of stone, and so on and so forth. I do think you need a ticket to go into the actual museum, but as I mentioned, it's an art museum, so I don't have much interest in that. We're now on the Ponte Vecchio, which is actually less crowded than it looked like from a distance. Gott sei Dank, as they would say in German.
Which means?
Thank God. But yeah, we're looks like it's mostly jewelry shops. It's not really the sort of thing we're just gonna pop into and buy a good. There's a Rolex store as well. Go figure on that. But still, it's the tourist site, so might as well. Alright, got a statue of, I don't know who this is supposed to be. But do have great views of the river in the background, which I'll demonstrate shortly. Voila. And we've made it to the Pitti Palace, which I believe houses yet another art exhibit. It was I believe purchased by the Medicis, the very famous wealthy banking family here in Florence, who had quite a bit of clout within the city. Oops. The sun is behind it. Here, let's see if we can get a little better shot once we get in the shade. A little better. That's quite a large structure. There are giant gardens behind.
Oh, are there?
I believe.
Oh.
So I'm gonna check those out instead of going in, because I just can't do more art. Because look at this.
We gotta find those bobbly gardens too.
That's what we're going to.
Oh, is that what's on? Oh, then it's definitely worth it.
Where's this big hill we have to climb? Well, we walked all the way around, basically directly uphill, and it's closed. We're back outside Pitti Palace. This is the line to go buy a ticket to the garden. So, big old TBD on whether we actually do it. Have you ever seen a sandwich shop with a line that looks like it's going to take over an hour? Because as of today, I have. We, of course, did not wait in that, because we've waited in plenty of lines on this trip. And it's time to put our feet down for foots. Wow. English is my first language, allegedly. So now we're going to go back to Central Market and find something to nosh on there. How many massive old churches are there in Florence? I've certainly not reached the end of them. This one's a little plainer, a letdown compared to others. Well, we just happened on the baptistry again, so it seems like as good a time as any to go in, especially since there's no line. The only thing here without a line. Amazing. On we go. With everything here. More construction abounds in the baptistry. Certainly I would not buy a ticket just for this. It's pretty small. It's just this room. Nothing's better than the Duomo on a sunny day. Duomo di Firenze, that is. Also the other Duomo. All the Duomos have been great. What am I saying? Florence is also a multicultural city, sort of. At least there were Jews here at one point, because there's still a synagogue. Hooray! Well, that's just about going to do it from Florence, but stay tuned for the next video as we head to Rome, the Eternal City.